Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming channel. I'm going to be continuing our Let's Play series through Dragon Age Origins. I think we were back in camp after solving Redcliffe's problems. Need to talk to Alistair, see how we kind of progressed his story, but then we're going to be heading into the Dwarven area.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive in Denerim.
Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
What are you expecting she will do?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about her except her name and where she lives. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
That's what I was looking for.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
What do you intend to do with it?
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Think of me as a gentle flower.
A gentle flower? No, I don't know that I'd put it that way. I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
So you give me a flower. Brilliant plan.
It was stupid of me. I don't know what I was thinking. Just forget I said anything. We have better things to do right now anyhow.
Holy crap. I'm gonna need a lot more sugar cakes. I need his approval up for part of his quest line.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm
So they give 5 each, right? So I need 20. So I have 2, so let me get another 18.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. 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 Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Alright.
Something on your mind? You do? What do you know? Wishes really do come true sometimes.
Hope you can forgive.
How could I not? You're too pretty not to forgive. Consider it forgotten.
Alright. Gather my party. We are going underground. So...
Yes.
Indeed. Yes.
Prospect? Is that where I want to go? Caravan, and then refugees, and battlefield. Hold on. I don't know what those are. So let's go
Indeed. Yes.
mess around with those a little bit. See if it gets us anything. Adventurer leader. Okay.
Let's get started.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw dark spawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
See. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. We're heading out. Stay safe.
What quest was that? One of the mages?
This should be easy enough.
Okay. I don't know what that did. Oh. A lot of darkspawn.
Spawn, straight ahead. I suppose violence is a solution to this sometimes.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be me.
Good. jail.
No mercy. Move it, you Harry!
Seriously? Can't hit anything. Alright. Go in with our main character here. And then we switch to her.
Watch for their blood. You can do better than that. Down.
I will fight if I must.
You should run while you can.
We must have victory.
Yeah, you kind of gotta get a bit closer to do that AoE heal win.
Oh, you a funny one, you are. Time for some fun.
Horror lasts forever.
Strike. Quick.
I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
Oh, I'm far too old for this.
It's done. You should run while you can. Let's end this.
On my way. Yes, of course.
Following it around puts one in a lot of danger.
Right away.
Doesn't really look like this was for like a quest or anything. A random spot. Old Tigran.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Tigran. Almost skill and sundry. Take the painting. Take the silver sword of mercy. Blue satin shoes. Wish I could take this tome. Do I have stuff to sell? Not enough to afford it, I don't think. All right. Oh, it is Darkspawn. A lot of Darkspawn, Jesus. not protecting any of these refugees, that's for sure. Especially not with that emissary over there.
On your guard!
Why are you not attacking?
Here we go! Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you never thought
Where'd Shell go? All the way over there?
This should be easy enough.
Okay, trying to resist.
As you wish.
Can't cast that on myself. Resist it again.
This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. As you wish.
Okay, you're annoying, quite honestly.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, stop running.
Right.
Man, can you imagine if I was to die right then? Ooh. I'd have been angry.
Let's get started.
Yeah, there was no way I was defending them from this attack. That was way too many.
Let's get started.
All the way. Ooh. The Soldier's Diary. This is a battlefield for sure. What's attacking us? Wolves?
On it. Here! Watch out!
Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, hello.
It's done. Here comes trouble!
It always comes to this.
Alright, battle it is then.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Right away.
Wolves were attracted to all the dead bodies.
I'll do it.
And why are there so many dead bodies like on the spikes here? Even more?
I never liked this part.
Not good. Wind's down. Really?
Only one shall stand.
The only redeeming factor here is the fact that they can't hurt me at all. Like, they'll probably take out the rest of the party. It is what it is. I have so much defense, like wolves are garbage to me.
I'll do it.
Is that a bear? It is a bear. An angry one at that.
On my way. Come now, defend yourself!
Is that all you got?
Right away. Handled well!
Was a big beefy bear. What quest was this for? Ah, that's what it was. All those are for the chantry board. Alright, we're gonna go to Frostback Mountain.
concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
I mean, if y'all are taking out Darkspawn, allow me to join you.
I shall. I never liked this part. Alright, battle it is then. Ah! Let's make this quick. Let's end this. On my way.
Like these mages.
Is it true? Is this the Great Blight?
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Is it true? Is this the Great Blight?
Good stuff. Couple more mages for the war effort. Love it.
Right away. On it. I said something.
Bounty hunters, okay. Ran straight into y'all like a doofus.
Ready.
Oh, lightning.
Watch out.
Good. Take this one out next because he has the scatter shot. Stunned us all a minute ago.
Make a preserve. Defend yourself.
Like all my like special shots miss quite often. It's almost better to just let her auto attack.
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
And it was going so smoothly.
What do you think?
Time award. Low gauge district. Down you go.
Okay. That did not go as well as last time. That mage. Woo. What is that yell? lightning, fireball. Everyone's dead again. What happened between last time and this time?
I said something.
Okay, dead. It was really just that mage.
Is that either for me and it isn't gonna be me?
This should be easy enough.
Make sure we save this time. This is gonna be a pain, I can already tell.
Oh, my. I did not expect it to be this crowded. If there's civil war, what
I
will
paid
happen
a
to
ransom
us?
for a trade permit. They can't do this.
You have some kind of problem?
Here on behalf of the Blackstone regulars.
Oh? What was this about?
Here to bring you in for desertion.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Warden says
Do these people not understand who I am? Like, just come back with me.
only one to let end this. Is that all you've got?
We have to save after everything we do, because
How am I supposed to live with no crafts to sell?
obviously
I'll be
it's going to
ruined.
crash quite often.
And it isn't here.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously owned.
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Where do you get like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Ooh, I want that greater lyrium potion. I want to take those. Knight Commander's plate. Chastened Crusher. Take this greater lyrium.
Big battle out by Winter's Breath, I hear.
So it seems. I got a cousin in Ban Farron's army, too. Haven't heard if he's alive yet or not.
I have a question.
The
What can I do for you?
I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Jeez. Aren.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
It's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough.
I will at that. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Warden says...
Bodyguard, Armwreck, Bodyguard. We need to take out the back one because he's a mage.
Good to go!
So we do this. I think she's already heading back there.
You'll never know what hit a
Really no. not gonna focus down mage, obviously. We can focus mage now. Because even though I told them to attack him, they attacked the other guy.
Time to end their pathetic little existences.
46 silver from one guy. 42 silver.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Calenhart?
50 silver.
Academons.
Pretty good money.
No.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
A trust. Fair journeys, Warden.
Imagine if all of those were
If
golems.
only you had come at a less troubled time. Show some pity for a poor old man.
Everyone in here probably knows I'm a Grey Warden.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone.
Show some pity
Get back
for
to
a
the
poor
fort.
old man.
On my way. As you like. I'll do it.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just...
Sorry, Winnie.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Okay, we got one dead dwarf.
I won't. Especially in front of I find that sodding fool up. Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Light is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the one to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons?
Okay.
If you must be our warden, at
In a city
least
function
know
like
it.
this.
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
You're such a jerk. Okay, there's a quest. Narrative. Who are you?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
This Balin, is that King Endrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
What do you know about this Lord Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Did you know King Endrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
How did Endrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
Who are you?
I am Narav Helmi, third daughter of the second matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
I'm Gwendolyn, a Grey Warden, and I am seeking aid.
A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I have a treaty compelling Orzammar to aid against a blight.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferrender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Okay. Plot. Commoner. I'm sure they don't really have anything to say. Commoner. Nug, Wrangler, Bormer.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
A lost nug.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Are you alright?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Thanks, I will. Physical physique, more metal shards. Got more gifts down here. An 87 gold life giver ring. Jesus. Alright, we want to compare to Shale. None of these stack up. Ooh. Bit better. Dexterity. Armor. Alright, Shale. You are looking mighty blue and purple. Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
My companion here is a senior enchanter of the Circle.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
Why is a dwarf interested in the Circle?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Why wouldn't they?
No dwarf has ever studied at the Circle of Magi. I guess you never read First Enchanter Caitlin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic. He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them.
What do you want with the Circle?
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I can bring the Circle your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Hey, what's down there?
Well, there's a nug.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they've made their move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Are darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there no dwarfs past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Will you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesher's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
I should go.
Aye, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
I'll be back.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something?
No.
Aye.
Trying to leave. Couldn't rotate fast enough.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Got a nug for you. Here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
It's another nug.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
It's big.
Alright, so that's Dagna.
Right.
There's a quest in here.
On it.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fold and tacet, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
You know anything about what's happened with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Jannar, do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
No, she hasn't been any bother.
Oh, good. Well, let me know if she does trouble you any.
See what's in your
Of
store.
course.
I don't know that I should
Keep
tell
in
him she wants to be a
mind, we also
mage.
take items on trade.
Nothing we want here.
Trast Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? But, I'm guessing... Lord, but the Idukans have served us well. If it is the Ancestors' wisdom, you're welcome. And...
Okay, can't even talk to him about it no more. Ooh, that looked like it was gonna crash.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness.
I found a nug. 12 more silver.
For you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
There are Darkspawn in the Deep Roads.
The Deep Roads are where Darkspawn come from. They descend for miles into the earth, and we must patrol them constantly or be overrun. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way...
Shouldn't abandon him. I'll go look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Commoner. Commoner. Tavern. Legnar.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
You approve of this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
A blight is coming. Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
See what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I'll take your gold. You have so many gifts. Gift. 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 So... Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
You want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Another nug. So the Diamond Quarter is over there. Dust Town, Tapster's Tavern. Can't go in this one. In the tavern we go? Maybe? Or, Nevin.
I trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear a bit about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
What's a Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Where can I find the Shaper of Memories?
He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it.
Is there any place I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
What's the Proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
I'd like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
A round of your best brew for myself and the house.
Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone. This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
How much did that cost me? Silver. Alright, Nevin.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
Gwendolyn, Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name?
Ducan.
Something like that.
You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Never been in the the deep roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Branka, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else is in the deep roads?
Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Branka. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
Who's Branka?
Branka was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Okay. Patron, witness.
They're everywhere. I can't take.
Okay, nervous adventurer.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Don't know what that is. Lord Helmy.
I told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors... Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the caste system work anyways?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
So you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Court in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Where are you going?
As you wish.
Is there a nug back here? No. Can I leave without the game crashing? Just barely.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Ooh, she has a specialization point, but I think I'm going to hold on to that. So for her, I want... Cunning is already 16, so we go like this. Cleansing aura. Like it. Alright, so we got Dust Town and Diamond Quarter. But I think this is probably a good spot to stop for this one. So I hope everyone's enjoying this playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.